What is truth?
It's interesting, right? One of my more favorite teachings is a section from the Zohar. And it says, those of you might know, they're actually just in the process. Every year we go through the cycle of reading the Torah, reading the Bible. And the first letter in the ancient Hebrew Bible is the letter Bet, which is the second letter of the alphabet. And there's a lot of discussion amongst the ancient sages, why wasn't the first letter, the Aleph, used as the opening letter of this ancient book of wisdom? Why the second letter, the letter Bet? A lot of discussion around that. But the Zohar has a beautiful, I believe, a beautiful explanation that really touches upon this point. And the Zohar says that in this world, which goes back to what we're talking about, living in this world of illusion, it is almost impossible to tell the difference between right and wrong, between truth and lies. We live in a world where lies are as powerful and as convincing as truths. The only difference, the only test that one can use to really ascertain whether he or she is following the path of truth or following the path of lies. Because again, and I think this phrase, I don't want to go over too quickly, everything that can happen from truth can happen from lies. Everything that we think is true can be a lie. Everything that we think is a lie can be a truth. There's only one test, one absolute test about whether one, and this is really the most important thing, we can talk philosophically about absolute truths or not, but I think our desire is really to help our listeners realize, how do I know if I'm living my truth, right? How do I know if I'm accomplishing, or at least attaining, understanding that is truth, or living my life based on it? So the Zohar says that the reason why the letter Bet, which is the second letter of the alphabet, is the first letter in the ancient Bible, is because the only test, the only true test, whether I am living more truth than lies, whether the path that I am on is more truth than lies, is whether I am seeing fruits from it, whether it bears fruit, whether it has, as you said, continuity, whether it has blessings. If the answer is yes, there's a good chance that there is more truths than lies in my path. If the answer is no, I'm not seeing fruits from it, which means I am not seeing growth and transformation and continuity, then the chances are that whatever truths that I hold or whatever path that I am on is filled with more lies than truth. And I think that is such an important thought for every one of our listeners.